You made it. You made it to the rerun. Da, 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 da. That was the Made It to the Rerun show sound. I'm so glad you're here. This is Friday, Friendly Friday, when this was broadcast. And the reason I say that is because Mornings with the Moose, we do this every weekday, Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. Eastern. But on Monday through Thursday, it's in our private group. And on Fridays, we come out into the public space. And sometimes we bring in someone from our community onto the camera. And that for me is fun so that you get to know who we are. Happy Friday, Mandy Joe. Yes. So it doesn't matter if you're watching this on a Friday, because that's not the prerequisite. The prerequisite is that you come as who you are, the person you are, while you're getting ready for your day, doing your thing, that you just either eavesdrop, join in, pipe in, and Mandy Joe, not to put pressure on Mandy Joe, but Mandy Joe every day drops in what the holidays are for the day, which is always awesome pieces of information, because you can use that to start any conversation in any forum that you want. Ooh, squeaky microphone. So amongst your friends, on your posts, your social posts, all that stuff. Hey, Sherry, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. Good morning. Good day. Happy whatever it is time for you. And let me I'm going to put this up here. Good morning, good day. That way it covers it all, right? Yes, it does cover it all. I'm just saying. Not to get too excited, but I just did, didn't I? I have another, I don't know, I'm obsessed. I don't know why. I'm obsessed with lottery winners these days. I don't know why that is. I just am. It's a weird situation. I'm taking it as it is. I don't know. I find amusement, but I actually need to tell you that I found the answer to one of my questions about lotteries, and who's buying them, and like, what is it? Just one ticket wonders, or like do you have to buy $30 tickets multiple times? So if you've been in our group, Lighten Up with Miss Nancy, you've heard me talk about this before, because my brother-in-law won. And I was like, what? Now I need to ask him. I mean, when people win substantial, I'm not talking about the $5 ticket win, because that's my life, $5, $10, whatever. But then again, I'm not complaining because I don't buy the tickets. So I don't win for that reason alone. But the ones who do, I'm always wondering, like when you win 25,000, and above, I'll just leave it there. 25,000 and above, because the $1 million winners, those ones kill me. And then it happened. I watched Schitt's Creek. You can say that online, right? Schitt's Creek. And the final episode, it was revealed that, I don't want to ruin it for somebody. Anyways, there was mention of a $92 million win. I thought, whoa, imagine that, and splitting it with one other person. And I thought, there we go. Another idea, right? So if you had to split it, I don't know. These are the things I think about. Anyhow. But we're back. We're in the world. We're of the world, in the world, part of the world. And we don't know who we're going to have on here today, because what I did was I sent an invite to a couple of people. I know. I'm wondering if maybe that's just a gut thing, that I should buy a scratch off or something. I wonder if that's why, because I'm not normally, we've been doing this show, this get together, for almost a year. Almost a year. We started it last March. We started a year ago. We started in March 2020 because of the social distancing we had to do. Physical distancing was making us just messing with our heads. And so we started doing this every Monday through Friday, so that we'd have like this consistency of routine of getting up and getting dressed and showing up like we had somewhere to go, because a good portion of us were working maybe from home and thought, well, this is awesome. I could be so casual. I don't have to get dressed. And then you start to forget what day it is. And then you really do need to get dressed once in a while. It's not a bad thing. Getting dressed shouldn't be a chore. So we started doing this, and here we are now at the time, right? So, Mandy Joe, that's me. That's me. He bought some the other day for $20. You won 25, came out ahead. And that's me. I'm like, I'm going to hold. And a lot of people will reinvest or respend. I don't know if that's an investment, but they'll repurchase with their money. And I'm always like, no, I'm up by 5. I'm going to hold. I'm good. Thanks a lot. I'm like, I don't know why. It's funny. Oh my goodness. You haven't gotten dressed for days. Attaboy. Yeah. I get mixed up if I don't. If I don't get dressed, I start to wonder, is this Saturday or is this like my brain connects a certain clothes with my weekend? It's just how it is. Right. And so if I'm wearing those clothes and it's Monday through Friday, then I don't know, psychologically, mentally, I don't come out of that. And I don't realize that I'm in the weekend zone. I need to be weekending as opposed to weeking. Does that make sense? Well, that's what happened. So we started doing all this, and now you got a Zoom dad life. So your kids are doing school by Zoom, and you are doing an awesome dadding. Because yes, it's the little things. This mug comes from Natural Life, by the way, if you wondered. I love that mug. So you only get dressed on the weekends to see, and then you can flip it up, man. Now you know. It's like during the weekdays, you're Zoom dad and you're in sweatpants and slippers. And on the weekends, you are Tim Sahono. Live stream video teaching wizard. Hey, things that matter, the most important things that matter in the world, and raising little humans and making sure that they are secure and safe and productive and shining brightly. So we may or may not have a guest here today. So I am not holding my breath either way, because that's one of the things we do here is when we offer to bring someone on, it doesn't necessarily have to happen. There is no pressure. So we'll see what happens. Yes, we are public. Yes, it is public. We're in that space. I know, right, Tim? Like, wait a minute. Did I just say that? Yeah, you just said that. You haven't gotten dressed for days. Now more than ever. That is Tim's hashtag. Enjoy it. Celebrate it. So let's see. I had, all right. I'm going to jump into the holidays, and then I got to jump into what I was going to talk about real quickly about routine, because I kind of touched on it, but I want to get into these holidays so we can celebrate it and start having conversations. So, there's a few of them. It is, so for Friday, March 5th, it is National Cheese Doodle Day, which is not the same as Yankee Doodle. National Day of Unplugging. What? I did not know that. So tomorrow is my actual, I'm going to delay it because tomorrow I'm unplugging. Tomorrow I will be unplugged from all the social media stuff and everything. So it will be my day. And it's National Employee Appreciation Day. If you need a note, I will write one up for your employer. A National Multiple Personality Day. I don't know what you're talking about. Yes, you do. No, you don't. Yes, you do. Anyways, it's being aware of those things. National Multiple Personality Day. National Potty Dance Day. And where's Sherry Hashi when you need her? National Poutine Day. That is a Canadian treat, from what I understand. National Salesperson Day. And by the way, poutine is not diet, low fat, light calorie diet menu item. National Salesperson Day, National Speech and Debate Education Day, Real Film Day, World Day of Prayer. We can take that moment, and World Tennis Day. I like it. I'm going to be honest here. I'm probably going to hang out in the day of unplugging and the cheese doodle, because that's just me for today. But I'd love to know which one you might use. Let us know if there's something on there that really strikes your fancy, as they say. Does it strike your fancy? So let's see. Mandy Job, thank you. Proclaiming loudly that she did get dressed on Wednesday. And then while I was recording a class, had a temporary, what day is it? Is it Wednesday? Right? It's like, I hate that. When we lose track, because every day seems the same when you're at your own home, working out of your own space, and you're a solo, whatever you are, preneur, or even if you are a part of a team that, the whole team has gone remote, it's hard. Things change. We're now sitting here thinking, I'm supposed to be at work. I think, well, I've done it. I've started doing things and work related. And I think, oh, wait a minute. I have to think back and go, oh, it's Saturday. I'm chilling today. So this weekend, I've got big plans to continue to get rid of things donations and trash, things that we don't need or use are out. That is it. It's like it's happening. Which drew my attention to a little article, an interesting article, and it made me actually wonder what would I do. So someone bought a bowl. It was a floral bowl at a yard sale for $35. Are you with me on this one now? $35 for a floral bowl. It was glass, porcelain or whatever. $35. Apparently, the person had an inkling that it might be more than a $35 bowl, and so it went and had it appraised, and it is going up for auction through Sotheby's. $500,000 bowl. What? It's an ancient Chinese bowl. Are you even kidding me right now? $35. And he's going to sell it in an auction the bidding price starts at $500,000. I thought that is amazing. What the heck with that, right? Now, my question came up with the moral dilemma. I started to think about it like, wow, that would be really cool if you could do that. And you're like, a $35. This goes back to the scratch ticket story, folks. It all goes back to the scratch tickets. So if you buy the bowl for $35,000, right? And then you get to sell it for $500,000. Do you go back to the person you bought the bowl from and just do you give them anything? Or is it more of an insult to give them a portion and you keep most of it? Do you give it all to them? I mean, or do you just say, oh, well, you sold it, you lose. I mean, those are the things that I think about. And then I don't know if it's worse to tell them, hey, this thing was worth $500,000. I bought it for $35. Here's $10,000 for you. They'd be like, what? I was like, oh, look, there's someone knocking at the door. That's a song. That's a Paul McCartney song. Someone knocking at the door. Let's see who we get in. Let's see who we bring in the. Oh gosh, it's that way.
It's trying to confuse me already. I'm trying to figure out which way to look, and you're like, let's dance.
I know. I just want to keep it interesting, Tim. So, isn't it incredible, Sherry? Did you hear my story, Tim?
No.
$35 bowl person bought at a yard sale. $35 for a floral glass, whatever, porcelain, china bowl, whatever. And he went and apparently must have had an inkling that this was not just your regular ordinary flowered bowl, right? Had it appraised, and it's going up for auction through Sotheby's for $500,000.
Oh, that's all?
Right? That's all? So apparently it's some sort of an ancient Chinese dynasty bowl of which there's only 6 or something ridiculous, right? And I also was thinking, only 500,000, huh? But so now that whole moral dilemma. Do you keep it all? Do you go back to those people and say, look, I don't know. I think I feel kind of like, I feel like a creep, I guess. I don't know how I feel about that. Keep it all for myself and be like, oh, too bad, so sad for you. Or I go back and tell somebody, hey, did you know that bowl was actually worth 500,000? Here's 10,000. I'm like, that's kind of an insult to them. They're like, wait a second, that was my bowl. Shouldn't you give me half? And I'd probably be thinking I should just give you all of it because I shouldn't have bought it for 35. Well, all of it less 35. I'll take my 35 back and then hope that they give me a slice. See, moral dilemmas, they're everywhere, Tim.
Yes.
I like what you did over there.
What's that?
There. The Timbo Sahono.
Oh, that's my name.
I know. I like that. I know. Look at the Shannon jumping in on that. All right, Shannon, right? That is crazy. 35 and it's 500,000. So it's like the scratch ticket. You buy a $35 scratch ticket, you get 500,000. Except you don't feel bad about keeping that because you're not going to go back to the state and go, hey, look that ticket was only $35. Here's the rest of it. So I guess it's like a scratch ticket if you buy something at a yard sale and it turns out to be a gazillion-dollar item.
Yes. Shout out to your mug. I like that. It's the little things.
Yeah, what are you drinking today? Oh, no, don't tell me you're not even ready yet.
I haven't even had one coffee yet.
Oh, my God, you're brave. You're brave. You're here without any influence.
I know, and we're in the public space.
I know, we are in the public space, so
I have to be careful.
Somewhat. somewhat careful. So there you go. Finder's fee of $500,000. I like this, Shannon. This is Shannon's view of how this works. So if you pay $35 for it, and when you go get it appraised, you're like, oh, wow, I get a $500,000 finder's fee. And you know what? Here's what I would probably do. Just know this. So if I show up at your yard sale and I buy something that you're selling, Tim, and it has like it's a Timbo Sahono original, if I go and have that thing appraised and it's a $500,000 thing, I'm not even going to tell you about it. So that way you don't have to eat your heart out that I'm sitting on $500,000. No need to cause you undue stress. See? I would just keep it from you. Exactly. I know. What? With no Tim with no coffee?
Yeah. This is brave.
And your hair is combed the right way, not the...
Is there a left way or...
With your new hairstylist.
Oh, Caitlin. Yes.
I wanted you to be able to tell it. I didn't want to release it.
Yeah,
Tim has a new hairstylist. Cutest thing ever. She's a lovely hairstylist that he found in a hospital one day, born, and found out it was his. He's like, I have a hairstylist? Yes, Tim, you do. As a matter of fact, you have the DNA that matched this hairstylist. He's like, what? Not only is she adorable, but he's been combing Tim's hair. So talk about that.
Yeah, Caitlin, our 6-year-old, she has been doing my hair lately. So I've been sharing some pictures on the Facebook, the book of the face.
The book.
The book.
We just call it the book. Those of us who are in the know call it the book.
The book.
The book.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, Sherry, I'm going to go back to you. So yeah, it's been kind of fun watching what she's been doing with your hair. It's just fun. I remember being a little kid. I was once a little kid. And when I was little, I used to do things with my mom's hair. So I think it's funny that she has chosen you as her target and says, hey, Dad, let me comb your hair.
She's so cute. Right. She's so funny about it too.
I bet she is. It's kind of a fun little thing when like, here, let me just, and then I can almost hear her giggling as she's doing it. That's all.
Yeah. Caitlin.
Totally. So she lost her first tooth. That's another big announcement for Caitlin right now.
Yes, all this breaking news.
And no breaking
hair.
news.
Caitlin lost her tooth. You could just have the Caitlin segment.
Right? Why not? We've had a Megan segment before over this teachers being out and being not remote, but remote. And I don't even know. So here's the thing. We got some honest people in this group because I also had this thought. And I'm going to share it. Here's Sherry. I don't know that I would buy a bowl at a yard sale for $35. Same thought. I was thinking $35. I'm at a yard sale. I'm thinking like $1, right? Because like it's a yard sale. So clearly somebody thought that the bowl had some sort of value because they put it at $35. So there, that should ease some of the guilt. But so knowing that I didn't say that out loud because I was like holding back on it, I feel really happy that we have a safe space here where Sherry felt comfortable saying it. And not only that, she was joined up with Mandy Jo, who clearly announced, yeah, I wouldn't pay $35 for a bowl at a garage sale either. And I'm with you. I think the person had an idea that this has some kind of value, but who's going to pay $500,000 at a yard sale? So I'll put it out for $35. Just mark it down, deep discounted. Oh my gosh. Yes, Shannon, you should have it all appraised before you put it on a sheet in the driveway. Yes. Everything. That visual is good, isn't it?
It is.
The old sheet in the driveway. I was so happy. I just sheet in the driveway.
Yes.
Drop a sheet. Anyhow, so don't get me started. All this before your coffee. This is so good.
This is like coffee.
It is like coffee. It's like it's giving you that jolt feeling. And yeah, Sherry, I agree. Buying something at a yard sale is like a lottery ticket. You're taking a chance. So
Nancy,
I'm just saying.
Paging Nancy Lewis Hill.
To the front desk, please.
Say yard.
The yard. Oh, that's right. Hashtag the yard. Yes. We did, oh my gosh. We didn't page Chad. We didn't page Stefan. These are the things that are remaining. And then we had,
I know. And where's Karen?
I know, Karen. I put her on the spot. I was like, come on if you're brave. And it's like, I didn't hear my alarm clock. I don't know what happened. I had glue on my eyes. I'll be riding this one for a while. Oh, that was today? You meant Friday, like the Friday that was happening tomorrow day? Oh, I thought you meant like I don't know. I thought it was that day, like a holiday. That was called the thing called the fried day, like when you have fried dough, fried fish. Yeah, she's gonna try it all, but we're gonna call her out on it. So, here you go. I love that was my single clap. This is the Shannon version of that's what we call a bad yard sale. It's shit on a sheet. And nothing goes for $35 when it's shit on a sheet. That's like the that was not bad, right? That's like the sensor sound. All right. So anyhow, routine, Tim.
Routine.
Not poutine because that's a poutine day, but routine. Have you ever had poutine?
What is that? I don't even know.
I've never had it, but I know of it. Oh, so
What
should
do
I
you
tell you
know?
what it is? Because I can't even tell you what it is. Who wants to tell us? Like, I know someone's going to tell us exactly in the comments, but I feel like it's like potato and cheese and like a lot of stuff you shouldn't all eat all at once. Like you should like nibble on that once a year. It should not be part of your day. Yeah. So who wants to bleep exactly? Cheat. Yes. We have the censors that come in because this is indeed a family friendly show, which by the way, I was on something yesterday or the day before and it went rogue. It went rogue. The F-bombs were coming out and I was like, oh my gosh, this never happens here. And I didn't know how to react. It's like, I'm a grown up, I can handle it, but it's never done there. So I was just like, I didn't know what to do. I felt I needed to have that beep sound. Yes, Shannon, what is Poutine? Who's gonna tell us? Mandy Jo, if she's actually stayed around long enough. She's one of the people that does stay long enough for us to ask another question, but it's highly heart unfriendly. Tim, are you looking it up?
I am looking it up. According to the Google machine, poutine is a dish made with fries, cheese curds, and hot gravy poured on top. There can be many variations on this concept, with some poutine being made with cheese sauce instead of gravy, sour cream instead of cheese, and cut up veggies on top.
So, not heart healthy. But apparently, like, you know what it sounds like? It sounds like a carnival food. It sounds like something that you eat like at I don't know. It's not a carnival. I don't even know. Like a fair. Because a carnival, I'm like, no, that's carnival's even not that, but like a fair, like a county fair. It sounds like something you walk up into a county fair booth and you get this thing and it's just dripping out of a cardboard boat box. You know how those things dilapidate as you're eating from them?
Yes, the boat box. Yes.
Right. And it's one of those things that when you leave the fair, you're also wearing it on your shirt. That's how that works. It's like dribble and there's like poutine drops. And that's how you can tell that you've been at the fair.
The dribble.
Oh, you're gonna tell me you don't dribble when you eat? When you eat something dribbly?
Never. I never. Just perfect. I never do anything.
Yes. See, Mandy Jo loaded up for y'all, so you're all good. Dish of French fries, cheese curds topped with brown gravy. I don't know that this doesn't sound good to me, honestly. But in Quebec, Canada, in the late 50s, in the Santa du Quebec region. Its origins are uncertain. You know what it means? I'll tell you what that means in a second. There are several competing claims that have invented the dish. Here's what happened. Somebody had leftover stuff, and then they put it all into a dish, and they were supposed to throw it out, and somebody walked by and said, oh, look, fries. And they started eating it and thought, this thing tastes great. And so I said, no, that was the scraping off of another plate. You like that? And that's how it was invented.
Just like that?
Just like that, Tim. And hold on. And this is where you need to have your mug. But
I can't believe I
so
don't have a mug. This is just wrong.
yeah, it's you should have brought an empty mug. So I'm going to wrap up real soon here because we're at the half hour mark, believe it or not. But I also just wanted to say
Yes.
that I did mention about routine. What is it good for? And I did touch on that because having the routine. See, here you go, Shannon. She's in French fries and cheese curd. Sign me up. A little gravy on the side, or do you want cheese? Let me know, and I'll send it over to you in a cardboard boat box thing. The red and white plaid checkered cardboard thing. You know what I'm talking about. I know you do because you've been to the fairs and you know. It does sound like a dish combining leftovers, right? Just like chicken pot pie, which is very good, by the way. So routine is what keeps you on track. Routine is what keeps you in the groove. Routine is the thing that makes you get started. It's kind of foundational when you have a routine. And you know what? I'm pretty sure most successful people, whatever success means, right? People who claim to have some sort of success at something, whether it's a fitness routine, weight loss routine, business, raising a family, that routine is at the core of it all. Because when you have that routine, everybody knows what to expect to start it off. It's kind of like the launching pad. And then your day just goes. So having routine is essential because it keeps you accountable to yourself, I believe.
Yes.
It keeps you on track. So you if you felt like doing something else and you say to yourself, no, actually, like a lot of diets, it works to brush your teeth often. Because if you're going to brush your teeth, you're not going to want to eat again right afterwards, typically, unless you really don't care. But they say, but it's like a routine that says, I'm done eating and I'm going to brush my teeth, right? It's a routine. It sets the tone for what's about to happen. So I'm glad that we started this routine and had this mornings with the moose so that we had a place to connect, because I'll tell you, I needed it more than once. It was a lifesaver for me. No gravy. That just makes it weird. Thank you, Shannon. Up until then, it wasn't weird, but yeah, the gravy, that's just over the top weird. Put it in a $35 floral bowl. Then we're talking. But so having routine has been a wonderful thing. So I'm glad that we have had this routine. I can't believe it's been a year almost. So I feel like we have to have a party.
Yes.
Who's on a planet? We need a party. We need a party planner. What's Caitlin doing?
And that is a good question. What is she doing?
You need to be doing Zoom dad stuff. And we need to hire the two girls to plan our moose party.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, it has been, I know, Shannon, crazy. C19, it's been almost a full year of this crazy wackadoo, but we're rounding the corner on it. All right, I'm wrapping this up because you know what, Tim, people who sat here for the 3 hours already, who waited through this whole thing, it was a 3-hour show. That I appreciate you all for showing up. We have a yes for a virtual party, but really you got to go. I know you want to stay here and blame us for the reason why you didn't get your things done. You know, you whether you have to go and your boss is waiting for you, or you have clients waiting for you, or maybe you have kids who like, I couldn't start school because my dad was on some show thing for like 3 hours. No, you can't blame us anymore. That's over. Ownership, routine, and Poutine. See how it all comes together? Are you done, Tim? You need to have a more firm of a clap.
I need more coffee. That's what I need. Or any coffee.
All right, y'all, listen. Here's the deal. Every day, Monday through Friday, we do this 7:30 a.m. Eastern in the private group, Lighten Up with Miss Nancy. If you would like to be witness to this on a daily basis, go ahead and request to join the group. Other than that, you can just keep coming here every week on a Friday or any day, because you can catch the replay, the reruns. And we're here, but this is what we're about. We're about what the real people are behind the jobs, behind the titles, behind all the things that we do in our lives. We have the real people who make the things happen as people. So I love it. All right. Oh, you want a mantra card, Sherry? Tim, if you need to go, because yes, I grant you permission to exit stage right. I'm so glad you came on here. Thank you so much.
Stage right.
Timbo Sahoyas. Right. Exit. You ready? I'm going to pop you out.
I'm ready. Pop me out.
Thanks, Tim.
Thank you.
Everybody say goodbye to
Bye.
Tim. Bye, Tim. Bye. Well, he was very nice, huh? Who was that nice man? Tim Sohn Social Media Solutions. So check out Tim. He's got a program, and we didn't even get into that because I realized the time flew, but he has got a program starting up, a course. So Survive and Rise with live video, and it is coming up. Tim, when you come back in here, please drop the information down in the comments for everybody so that they know the Poutine routine. Yes, Tim, do it. Give us a detail. Okay, mantra cards. Here they come because we're out of time. We're going to drop 3 mantra cards. All right, ready? First one. All right. Ooh, I just dropped the cards. Hang on a second. 1 and then 2. I would actually faint if there was a card in here about poutine, but I know there's not. Pretty much. Oops. I dropped it again. I got limbo. Oh my gosh. I got limp fingers today. I keep dropping things, but we got it. All right. We're here. I got 3 cards. You ready for this? Mantra cards. Mantra. All right. Here it is. I stay in my own lane. That's a good one. Yep. Don't need to be in everybody else's business. Don't need to be doing something somebody else is doing. You don't need to anything anybody else anywhere. You just need to stay in your own lane. You can learn more. You can do more. Just stay in your own lane and be really good at what you do in your own lane, because that's how the goal is achieved, right? Swimmers swim in their own lane. They don't go into the other lane to get ahead of somebody. They don't go into their other lane to do whatever, because the goal is the other side of their lane. So you got to stay in that lane to get there. Got it? So I stay in my own lane. Very cool. Also related is I return to myself. Meaning, when you get distracted by all the things that are out there, when you get distracted by all of the what you could be, should be, ought to be's, doings, and you stay in your own lane, you return to yourself and then stay in your own lane. So you go back to what it is that's true to you. Go back to what it means to you to do what you're doing. So you return to yourself. You return to your own core self, who you are, what your beliefs are, what your values are. Got it? And then, well, this is interesting. I have that thing. So you have whatever that thing is. I like that too. I have that thing because sometimes we will lean towards somebody else's something because we think that their thing is the magic thing. It's like they have the magic sauce. It's their thing. I'm going to do that thing. But no, you know what? Bottom line is you have that thing. Whatever that thing is that's yours, you have it. Because somebody else is having success in whatever way, shape, or form that they're having success in, doesn't mean that that's the thing. Got it? So you have the thing. And when you return to yourself and acknowledge it and appreciate it, embrace it. I like this. It does all tie together. You stay in your own lane the whole time. This is what happens. And I think that is a wonderful, I love these mantra cards for today. I hope that this happens. Celebrate your squat challenge and most participants for your 2021. Fantastic, Mandy Joe, celebrating with you. Yes, that's awesome. Your most participants for the 2021 exercise challenges. And we're only in March. It's growing from there, Mandy Joe. Fantastic. Who else has something they want to shout out and celebrate? Please go ahead. This is your time to shine, folks. This community of Musketeers, as I call them, we're a group of people that have amazing things going on in our personal lives, in our business lives, and we celebrate all the members and we collaborate. It's a coffee, connection, and co-working is essentially what we end up doing. If you're interested in any of that, please drop me a note. And because I have we do have a membership for that portion. It has nothing. It's not related. It's not the Lighten Up with Miss Nancy group. That is free. The the Coffee Connections and Co-working is a membership. So we invite you to join in on that. Ask for the details. Go ahead and put 3C in the comments, and I'll know that you're interested in that membership. Otherwise, come on over and check us out in our group. I invite you. And I hope that you have a fantastic day. Take those mantra cards, take those mantras for the day. And remember that I stay in my own lane, I return to myself, and I have that thing. One more time up on the screen. Thank you, Mandy Joe. And this and there. Fantastic. I feel complete. All right, y'all, have a fantastic rest of whatever day it is that you're watching this and doing this. And we will see you either in the group on Monday at 7:30 a.m. or back here again next week, 7:30 a.m. Go. Get out of here. Go do those things that you got to do. Go stay in your own lane. Make it happen. We'll see you.